MIDL in the build easy. In this video, we're gonna be unlocking bright vocals. Let us play the vocals without the processing, then I'll play the vocals with the processing. Now with the processing,
I'll be in your side, love you. Spend my time with you, my baby. You my baby. You my baby. You my baby. You my baby.
let us get into this thing, guys, without wasting any time. Let me explain the lead vocal chain. I'm gonna just bypass everything. I track these vocals using this recording chain here. I got auto tune. The key of this track was A minor. You gotta make sure you use low latency so that your mic or voice won't lag. Then I got the studio rec. On the studio rec, I'm using the NS1 to tame some background noise. 20, the C1 gate again, taming some background noise. Then I got the pre-1973, just introducing some inputs gain that drive and rolling off the low end up to 50 hertz. Boosting a little bit of 4,8. And here I'm also boosting, but I'm basically using the made vocal presets, but I manipulated it a little bit. Then I got the CLA2A, peak reduction 60, gain 40, emphasis 50. Then we got a de-esser just to control the recording chain. So I'm sure you heard the vocals. They were sounding good without the processing, but they sounded more powerful and more enhanced with the processing. So that's the power of that recording chain. Now, let us go to the lead vocal. The first thing I got is the parametric EQ2. I'm removing the high mids just a little bit. I'm boosting the mid-range here and also boosting the mid-range. Let me make this thing big. Also rolling off the low end up to 97 hertz. That's the only thing I did.
I'll be in your side, love you. Spend my time with you, my baby.
Then we got another NS1. Taming some background noise again. 10 on this one. Nothing huge. Then I got a de-esser just to control the vocals before I add some other plugins. I just want to control. Then I can experiment down below on the chain.
I'll be in your side, love you. Spend my time with you, my baby. You my baby. You my baby.
So the aim of the de-esser was to control these vocals and make them warm so I can be comfortable to add my confusing processing. Yeah. Then we got the studio rec. On the studio rec, I'm using 5 plugins. Let me turn these off. I got a meta flanger. Just wanted to introduce some flavor to these vocals because these are kind of pop vocals, kind of R&B vocals. So I just wanted to introduce a certain color. Yeah, that's the meta flanger using the chorus slides presets.
You my baby. You my baby.
After that, I went for the chorus June 6. On this one, I'm using the lights chorus again. This preset is good. On the mix knob, it's on 5,60%. Let us listen to that.
You my baby. You my baby. You my baby. You my baby.
So we're just adding that color and that movement. Got the C1 gate again, removing some background noise, very, very hard. Then I got the C6. On the C6, I'm just tone shaping the vocals. I wanted these vocals to be bright and more on the mid-range. So that's why I decided to lower the low end to 100 hertz. Then I'm also boosting the high end. Let us just listen to this thing.
You my baby. You my baby.
Without it.
You my baby. You my baby. You my baby. You my baby. Tell me real, if you know about me, fuck.
I'm sure you can hear the lead vocal is kind of being consistent right now. Yeah, let us move to the next plugin. Got the SSLE channel. On this one, I'm just using some compression on the threshold -20. Then on the ratio 1,5, I'm just hitting this yellow knob. Then I use the high pass filter to roll off 50 hertz. I also use the low pass filter to roll off that top end up to 14. Then while I was rolling off the top end, I decided to boost 5K, just 2 dB. And I also boosted 90 hertz, 0,5 dB. Let us listen to that.
You my baby. You my baby. You my baby. You my baby.
I'm sure you can hear the sound. Then I got the CL1B. On the CL1B, I just wanted to get some clean compression, nothing huge. Ratio 2:1. Release close to the slowest one. Then attack zone 12 o'clock. Yeah, just check the neatly here. Just introducing a little bit of compression.
You my baby. You my baby. You my baby.
It's controlling the vocals in a better way. Then I decided to introduce the brightness field or the brightness ground, where I'm using the fresh air and the clariphonic. On the fresh air, I'm pushing the mid air 21 and the high air 21. Let us listen to that.
You my baby. You my baby. You my baby.
If your mic is bright, you can just lower this a little bit, maybe around 12. It's gonna be good. It also depends on your mic. Yeah, then I got the clariphonic. Decided to add some clarity and some mid-range, some high mid on the focus. Let us listen to that.
You my baby. You my baby. You my baby. You my baby.
Now, decided to include another compressor. On this one, I'm using the DBX 160, using the lead vocal preset. These vocals were just sitting perfect for this preset, the lead vocal preset. I didn't change anything. I usually tweak the gain or the threshold when I'm mixing other vocals, but for these vocals, this preset just worked fine. Let us listen to this thing.
You my baby. You my baby. You my baby. You my baby.
Super good, super good. It's compressing very well and it's making the high end to be more exciting. Then I decided to de-ess.
You my baby. baby. You my, you my, you my 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 baby.
Lastly, on the chain, I got the L1 limiter, just chopping the peaks. I'm just chopping those peaks.
You my, you my, you my baby. You my, you my, you my baby. You my, you my, you my baby. You my, you my, you my baby.
Now we're gonna go to the basses.
I'll be in your side, love you. Spend my time with you, my baby.
So I'm always organized with my buses. Got the reverb bus, and all these buses are routed to this insect 31. I have to rename this sense on off. Give it a color. So if I just turn off this thing, basically removing all the buses, the delays, the reverbs, and everything. So if I turn it like this, it's gonna come back.
I'll be in your side, love you. I'll be in your side, love you. Spend my time with you, my baby.
So we just, on the reverb, we got the Valhalla vintage verb. We copy this. The F flanger, introducing some movement on the reverb. Then I got the meta flanger, default presets mixing up on 50%. Then got a delay, Valhalla delay, can copy this. Then on the Fruity multiband compressor, I'm using the vocal preset, the old one, just to excite my delay. Then I got a slap delay, simple, walling off the low end, the low beat, and just walling off the high end of the delay and introducing the lo-fi. Then I got the L1 in P bass, where I'm just squashing the vocals with the limiter and pushing them back to the lead vocal. Then I got Reverb 2, where I'm using the EOS. This is the reverb I'm using. Then I got the Fruity limiter, just to dark my reverb. Then I got the enhancer bass, the Oxford inflator, where I'm pushing everything to the top and blending it together. So let me just do this so you can hear these basses. Let me turn off the beats. Oh, it's already off. Let me turn it off here.
I'll be in your side, love you.
Reverb 1.
I'll be in your side, love you.
So this one is for some depth and movement. Then I got the delay.
I'll be in your side, love you.
Then we got the slap delay.
I'll be in your side, love you. Spend my time with you, my baby.
That's the slap delay. L1 in P bass.
I'll be in your side, love you. Spend my time with you, my baby.
Then we got Reverb 2. This one is the source of this track. This is the source of this track. Listen to this thing.
I'll be in your side, love you. Spend my time with you, my baby. You my, you my, you my baby. You my, you my, you my baby. You my, you my, you my baby.
So the source of this thing, as the vocals are playing, the reverb will be off a little bit. As the vocals go down, the reverb will be like, so that's the source of this track. And it's just the EOS In the fruity limiter, just using the side chain to duck the reverb. Then the enhancer bus, let us introduce that.
I be in your side, love you. Spend my time with you, my baby. You my baby.
So the enhancer bus is just to add some saturation and character. Nothing huge. Let us listen to everything.
I be in your side, love you. Spend my time with you, my baby. You my baby. You my baby. You my baby. You my baby.
And that's how you can get bright vocals, guys. Medlova is out. I'm gonna make sure I leave the link of this template down below. I recorded these vocals using the Rode NT1 microphone, the 5th generation. This mic is very bright. It's hard to mix vocals on this mic. So you gotta lock in, and try to get the perfect recording chains, the perfect gain on your interface. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna leave the link of this template down below. D'accord.
I be in your side.